You can do the. You can do the. We're good. We're good. The more we do, the more I'm gonna have to like edit those out because sometimes they clip them. I don't know. I think.
Welcome to the first episode of Ayo.
Are we actually calling it that?
I don't know, bro.
I think not. I say first, right? Podcast, first episode. Now we ditched all the other ones. I almost cussed. Yeah. See. So.
Alright, so we're college students. My name is Oscar Cabrera. I'm a cinema and video production major. What's your name, my boy?
I go by Alfonso. What?
you hear that?
He's done already. He's
hear
done.
that?
What? Could
You
what?
said it so quiet.
Yeah. Well, I pointed the mic at me.
Well, of course it's
I'm literally listening to everything that like you guys are saying.
Well, this boy literally said some. I'm Alfonso.
I'm Alfonso.
That's
That's why I'm holding the mic because I'm really quiet, you know. But yeah. You want to introduce yourself?
I can't like look at the camera, but all right.
No, just look at the camera. I'll point the mic.
All right, so I'm Jeremiah. I am a commercial music major, and I like to sing.
He likes to sing.
I like to sing.
Also, as you can see, right now we're cooking. I know this is not a normal podcast. We're college students. Yeah, this is pretty much gonna be like an adventure of like what we do in our day-to-day lives. Can the mic hear me?
Yeah. I'll tell you if you can't be heard.
Okay.
Yeah, no, keep going.
But anyway, so we decided to do this. My boy over here, Alfonso, and me, we're roommates. Jay, he's a good friend of ours and everything like that. And right now we were cooking and we were just be like, you know what? Let's make a podcast, shall we? So here's the first episode. To anybody that sees this, I mean, yay. And if you're not, you're a big old piece of...
You can't cuss because you'll either me or you will have to edit that out.
That is true. Probably me, because like, yeah.
No, well, Spotify doesn't give a shit. So I don't think it matters. What?
You literally, oh my god.
Yo, yeah, my bad. Force of habit.
Anyway, anyway, so...
No, we're first episode of business, right? Let's just talk. I almost cussed. Lord help me. Lord help me. Ignore the audience. Ignore the camera. Let's just talk. First thing of business. What are we gonna call this? I'm not with Ayo anymore. Are you with it?
The cursing.
I'll edit.
Damn, bro, this is just.
I'll edit that out. I'll edit that out.
Know.
That'll be me. That'll be me.
Like an Indian guy, like stand by for a moment, bro.
I'm gonna like put like a I don't know what like Big Crush sound effect. I don't know. We're gonna put like that Scott Pilgrim like. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all ever watch Scott Pilgrim?
Yeah. I was thinking of doing
Yeah.
I was thinking of doing that Whomper sound when like they get on you and they're like, "Arr!" Like on Mario Party, like in Mario 64. Like, "Arr!" Yeah.
Oh, the thwomp. The
Thwomp. Yeah.
The
I don't
thwomp,
know
not
why I
the
said
Whopper.
Oh,
I was thinking of like Burger King, like what kind of Burger King ad you listening to?
what kind of freak stuff are you listening to?
All right, are we
Anyway,
gonna talk about it?
okay, so what are some names that y'all have been thinking about like as a form of a podcast, like to talk about? Also, right now, as I said, we're cooking. I don't know how much you'll be able to see, but this is why our table's a mess. We're not messy people. We're just in college. Quote of our life. You feel me?
We're pretty messy. I feel like I'm messy. I will admit it. I'm messy.
Yeah. So, I mean, apart from that, we're just chilling.
I don't wash my until the last week of the month.
I'm sorry. Okay, wait. You have a dedicated. Like
What? Oh, okay, hold on.
A reuse,
Let's
a
stop
reuse.
talking about. He said
No,
some more stuff.
a
The joke was gonna be I beep right, but you kept talking, so now I just gotta do more beeps now. I thought we were just gonna drop it. I thought y'all would chill like that.
reuse. One. I don't like that. That's.
You see, it was a joke. I don't that idea either. I don't know.
Stop cursing!
I'm editing it. It's fine.
Yeah, you're gonna be the one.
Yeah, you're gonna be the one to be like.
It's gotta.
Also,
Womp.
this is what my boy and I we pipped in together with the rice that my boy over here, Jay, he brought us. But
Right, bro brought the rice. I stir fried that shit up. We don't have any soy sauce though.
yeah, and
So
then I
it's-
cooked the steaks.
Yeah.
So. Honestly, we did this all a cumulative effort, low key.
Yeah.
I f- with it. I f- with it. I said funk.
Sure.
It doesn't matter. I'll edit it.
But anyway, I'm also cooking up another 3. That's why you probably hear sizzling. Probably, I swear, I feel like to anybody that's like seeing this and like hearing all of this, I hope it doesn't make you hungry. And if it is, what should they be grabbing to eat right
Should
now?
get some snacks. I'm thinking like this is a podcast, so I'd say like some chips.
Whopper.
If you in like the car, maybe stop by like your favorite fast food place. You know, McDonald's. If you a little low on funds, you know, maybe just go get like some chicken nuggets and some fries or whatever. But honestly, we're having some like beef, so I say you should get like a burger. Yeah.
Also, don't forget your greens. Stay healthy out here, you know? Like, gotta make sure to eat healthy. So, I mean, if you're feeling some rice cakes, low key, that's what we need.
You went low key and it went right in the mic, and I was like, ah! It blasted me, bro. Yeah, like my ears, like you can see it pop up.
Yo, Loki, you could capture that and make that the censor sound.
Just like
whatever that sounded like.
How do we clean this stuff up?
I usually just get a trash bag and just.
Is the trash can over there?
No, it's full. That's
All
why.
right, well, this is our scene for the rest of the podcast.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I'm gonna make sure it ain't.
Okay.
We take the audience out to the trash can.
Bro, we're like sitting outside the apartment. It's like, all right, so.
Anyway, these are the meats we made. I like to say I'm a pretty good meat guy. Pause. Yeah, there you go.
For the viewers who are just listening, Oscar just held his meat up to the camera. Pause.
Why?
Don't say it like that,
Why
bro.
would you do that?
That's exactly what you did.
Okay, listen, y'all. To the people that's actually like listening to this, I hold a piece of steak, ribeye steak,
With a fork.
with a fork up to the camera that we're recording this on. I did not pull out my. It was nothing like that.
You know, some people didn't think of that, but now that you said it, that's all they're
Yeah,
gonna
you
think about.
ruined it. Now
You
just
you
like,
created the innuendo.
Oh God!
You just
Oh
made them
God!
have a
Oh
bad
The
God,
kitchen is
oh
burning
God,
down.
Oh God!
And now he's
The
proceeding to
the
burn
pieces of onions you
the,
use for the seasoning on the steak, it's starting to burn. It's smoking. Put that fan on
it's
high.
starting to
Put that fan
smell
on high.
pretty bad.
I'll just put a high pass filter on it. It'll be
I
fine.
think there's a,
No, it won't.
Can y'all see that? Yeah, that
The smoke?
smoke alarm right there.
Beep beep beep.
Fan out! Fan out!
This is true.
What'd you do? Just take it off the heat, first of all.
I
You finally
did.
turned it up. Put it on that other.
Do not put it in the sink and put water on it. That'll just make more smoke. So just put it on a burner that's not hot, and then just leave it there. That's all you can do. It's all we can really do. Just hope for the best.
All right. Well, now it smells like smoke, so I'm not hungry anymore. But
Hey, you better eat that piece of steak. I cooked that with love, all right? Shoot.
We're gonna have time. What are we gonna call this?
What are we
I really like the idea of one mic, because we're using one mic. Just something. It needs to be short and concise.
see, but if you do that, then that means you gotta like stay committed and
To
use
one mic.
one mic for like the
See, and
entire...
I like the idea of just keep on struggling, because realistically, I won't have enough money to buy another mic.
Right, he said, I like the struggle. It makes me feel good.
Did you say that last?
I said that. I was on something else last year. When we first met, like I think it was the second day we met. We were at the gym. I saw him. Went up to say hi to him, and Oscar was like, "Man, dude, I'm just struggling so hard right now, you know, and it's hard." And I got him by the shoulders and I went, "Oscar, if you're not struggling, then it's too. If it's too easy, then it's not worth it, man. You need us." And I just looked at him with this deranged look. I don't remember this happening, by the way. But according to him, that's what happened. And
No.
I do remember vaguely saying that.
No, because I'm gonna be honest. Coming from me, don't get me wrong, y'all. I love to work out. I love hard work. I mean, with hard work, like I do go by the thought of if you're not working hard, you're not trying good at life. You know what I mean? Like if life ain't hard, you're not on the right path. But this lunatic behind me, he just like it was a long day, and I was just going to the gym.
I like the hard life.
out, and pretty much. I was just chilling with him and I was talking to him. Mind you, I didn't even know this guy at the time. And he comes up to me and he's like,
we
hey.
were at the gym. We were like chilling. And I think I remember now. I came up to you and I was like, and I was like, oh hey man, how's it going? And you were like, oh man, it's hard. You were like, nah, you're not. It was like in the morning. You were not feeling it.
Mm-hmm. And that's when I was just like, bro, it's just I can't. That's when he's like, listen, I love to struggle. I love the struggle. with the struggle, we can make what anything we want. Giving me like this deranged energy so early in the morning. Like, bruh, I was low-key scared for my life, you feel me? Because I was like, this is how college is. And then next you know, he's my roommate now.
It's like if you're not struggling and you're not doing it right, like it's not hard. It's too easy. Yeah, because like I don't know. To me, studying was always easy, and this was what was hard. So I picked this. Now every now and literally this morning I was contemplating my career path. I was like, I should pick something new. Like
Bro, is it just me, or does that happen to like every college student?
Well, the thing is, you're not a college student if you don't switch your career at least once. My cousin was psychology. They switched. My other cousin, she wanted to be like a accountant. She also switched to being a teacher. I don't know if any of our friends have any of our friends switched.
Any of our friends?
Yeah.
I mean Tristan before.
Right. He told us that, right? Yeah. He switched. I feel like I don't know. Most of the people we're friends with, they pick pretty safe options like nursing and stuff. So, and I feel like most of the people who go in there, they stay for it because like you're helping people, and you're gonna make a lot of money. And like really, it's just like you don't feel bad when you're struggling because you're like, I'm gonna be a nurse. Like I'm gonna contribute to the society. No, my dumb is gonna be like sitting here like pushing a fader up. It's probably doing more than that. Not probably. But yeah. But I want to call it one mic, one stand,
One mic, one camera.
one mic stand, one mic, one camera, one mic, one camera, I tapped the mic. One I don't know, one mic. What else? Anybody else got some ideas?
What if you called it M.C.A. and it's like mic, camera, action?
Ooh. There it is, bro. Man, there it is. No, we. That's what it is. That's what it is.
All right.
It's agreed. It's agreed.
You're dropping it like last time.
Yeah. Well, this is it. I don't know. Yeah, this is it.
All right. So, kind of back on that thing with like, are you good, my boy? Boy started dying.
I was eating some cartilage. I went down the wrong tube. But anyway, go ahead.
Back on the thing I was saying, like, so about like changing your career path, right, for college. I want to reinforce that right now. Why are you doing what you're doing right now?
Because see, I was gonna start the sentence with I thought I liked it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like I didn't go with that sentence because I still like doing it.
Mm-hmm.
But there's some aspects of it that I don't like doing it, which fair enough. You're not gonna 100% love everything, like every other part of it. But there's also the other parts that I'm like, I really want to do this. I want to be great at this. Yeah, just leave it there.
He's talking, bro.
Yeah,
He's
bro.
just going,
Bro just offered me a
throw
piece
it
of
in his
meat. He's like caveman style, like meat for Mike. Mike for meat.
It would trade.
Trade. Ooga booga. But
I'm very hungry right now.
there's some aspects that I or what was I gonna say? Right. There's some aspects that I'm not great at, and so like they make me doubt myself. And I'm like, I'm probably not gonna. If I can't do this, then I'm probably not good out for this field, But I guess that's what I'm at school for, That's what I'm here for.
That's fair. I mean, that comes with any field because, when you want to go after something, like you can't really, you can't know all that comes with it until you start doing it, And so like when you fall in love with something from the outside, you don't really get to see everything. And so you only see like those kind of glamorous parts, It's like, oh yeah, this is gonna be great. It's gonna be easy, or it's like it's gonna be fun the whole way. And then then you get in there and it's like, oh my gosh, there's a lot in here that's like crap, Like for me right now, that part. And see, the thing is I knew it was coming anyway. Practicing. Oh my gosh, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna practice every day, and I'm gonna practice every minute of every second, and it's gonna be great, and I'm never gonna get tired.
I'm gonna be the very best.
Why don't you?
I'm trying to, honestly, I'm in the middle of a process of growing and trying to work on that, like specifically. But dude, it is like, it's just one of those things that's like, it's so hard to make
Is this
time
clean?
for it. You gotta like bring yourself to truly make time for it, especially when that time is not always presented to you and handed to you so easily. Like it's part of your schedule, Like there are days where like I have to warm up in my car, and I don't know, you know, for y'all who still live in Texas, you know what I'm talking about. It's still like 90 to 100 degrees out here every other day, and it's almost October. I'm sick of it. I want to wear pants. I'm done. I'm done with this freaking weather,
Amen.
bro.
Preach.
But I mean, just kind of going back to that like practicing thing, it's just such it's such a hard thing for me to want to keep going, you know? Like it's not even about doing it, but it's about the endurance of doing it.
I see that there.
You gonna eat my rice bowl, bro?
There's a rice ball on the counter,
The
and
rest of
Oscar's throwing away trash right now.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, I work at Go Go Geary.
You just doxed yourself.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, the 5 people who know you watching this.
yeah. Like, no, but
That one person from Atlanta, right there. Oh, I know where he lives.
They're like, I know exactly where he is. Yada yada yada. And
yeah,
so,
not
like,
even because I don't even live there, so
Yeah.
it's a long drive. But I brought back a rice ball as well as like a pound of like rice.
Rice, yeah.
And we still got
From his
plenty
workplace.
left over.
Cook some meat up with it.
It's really good stuff. Y'all should go
Am I
try it.
helping
I'm
the
just
brother
saying.
out?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I got you.
Dang, he actually.
Multitasking
He really
right
trying to clean this counter off.
Listen, I'm gonna make sure it's at least somewhat presentable.
There's like
okay?
we're not gonna use this. Throw this away. Just, in fact, throw the cutting board away.
No, we're not throwing a cutting board away.
As Alfonso slowly dumps what looks like half an onion into the trash can.
It was like a third quarter. I don't know. But yeah, it's weird that you don't like practicing because I'm not a music guy, right? But back when I was in band, it was the closest to me, like being a musician or whatever. I would practice a lot, and there was nothing. That's probably why I like working out too. There's nothing more than I like than putting like my all, like just doing something over and over for an hour, like maniac style, you know, struggling, right? I love the struggle, right? So hold up, I'll use this. And just doing it for an hour and just going like I play the horn, I play that part over and over and over and over again until I would perfect it, and then, because in my eyes, I know I'm a nervous person, so when I go and perform and do into the All-State tryouts, I know that my worst performance is going to be the one they hear. That's what I come in with the mindset of. So I went in there, ripped through the whole thing. Oh my bad, I didn't mean to hit you. I just bumped him on the shoulder. I ripped through the whole thing, and everybody looked at me, and they were like, he just played everything like flawlessly. They're like, what the fuck? Like that dude practiced. And one of my teachers was one of the judges in the other room. And you know what they said? What? One of them went, well, at least we know one of them can play it. Like, and so I went in there. I was like, okay, I can feel this. Ran through the entire thing. It was my worst take ever. It was my worst take ever. You know what my worst take ever earned me? It earned me first in my region and 5th in all of Texas. So when I learned that, I'm like, that was my worst take, man. Imagine what I'll do in the next tryout, right? In the finals, because I had this shit in this bag. It was essentially confirmed. I just needed to keep practicing, right? But I got a job and I got distracted, and so I stopped practicing. So I literally got worse the second time.
So, you say you got a job and you got distracted. Now, so that means you didn't have a job when you were doing like all the practice stuff?
Yeah.
Was band the only like big thing that you had going on?
Yeah, pretty much.
So for me, I always feel like this is kind of like how practice gets, you know, swamped for me, is when I feel like I have so much to do. And I mean, you know, this kind of just comes with growing up. You know, you get a job, you do this, you do that, you do more things, and you have to take more responsibilities on stuff like that. Well, I'm trying to think. So when it comes to practicing, I've got probably like 4 main focuses right now. So I've got 2 bands that I'm in, one a cappella, and then one is like a full band, TNL, Thursday Night Live. You shall come see it.
You playing an instrument?
So I'm learning, I don't mainly play an instrument, but I know how to play a little piano, a little guitar, a little ukulele, you know, here and there. I'm wanting to get to a point to where I can start gigging, which is like, for those of you who don't know, it's just kind of going to say like a restaurant or something like that and asking them if you could like play, you know, for money for like maybe like an hour to like 3 hours, or like just have a little, you know, show, right? Right now, you know, since I've focused so much on singing, I'm trying to pick up more piano and play songs along with singing, and also the process of learning how to do that, so that way I can go gig by myself, you know, instead of playing like a background track. Because I don't really like the idea of just having a background track and like standing there and singing. It just doesn't feel right to me. You know?
It wouldn't feel right to me either if I was eating there at the restaurant. I'm gonna use this cup. Trust me. It wouldn't feel right if. Why do you need a cup or what?
No, it's just like it's so like weird on.
I just like there's a red singular cup on camera.
That's what. Is that
Yeah.
it?
I'll put it behind me. Does that make you feel better?
Yeah, it's because
Is it clean enough for you?
yeah.
Bro's really meticulous about his shots. He's like, it like itches him. He's like,
Bro,
ah.
it's just like, listen, this is
We recorded these past 2 times and like, bro really like just.
it's because like with me, I'm a visionist. I like to have like when I envision something, I want that to be like the best thing it can be, and like
Me ruining the best thing it can be right now. No, not.
Keep going.
Sorry, no, don't keep going. Hold up.
So
Fuck, I almost just fucked everything up.
And he's also just.
Oh,
Two
that
more
you can see.
times.
Can you see that?
Yeah, that's a little.
That's not supposed to be there. That little bump right there. It's because I pressed the almost. What did I press?
Anyway, so Alfonso is like screwing up a lot right now, but it's okay.
No, I
He's
just flipped it
adjusting the
over so I
computer.
could get more closer to you, and that way I could watch it at the same time. Okay, keep going. Hey man, we didn't plan any. I'm sorry.
You were talking
I'm
about being
sorry.
a visualist.
Yeah, he's very visionist, perfectionist, if you will.
yeah, there we go. So with me, like when I have things planned out or like when I see a shot, like right now, it's kind of interesting. Right now I don't have a camera or anything. This is literally being shot on my iPhone. So there we go.
Which works fantastic, by the way. Cameras are overrated, in my opinion.
Anyway,
the camera dude. He's like,
it's like almost me saying like, oh, this $50 mic could be uncomparable to anything else.
Honestly, you say that, but a lot of musicians would be like, yeah, no, he's got a point. You can make it like that. You can make it perfect. That's literally the
You can
the
make it perfect.
right. But like the philosophies are different, right? I walked in class and they told me this mic right here, booty cheeks, but industry standard, right? Not this mic. Pretend this is a 58. Pretend it has the great grill, right? They said booty cheeks, but you probably seen it everywhere, right? It's like it's everywhere for a reason, right? Right? And then proceeds to drop it and throw it, right? And they're like, yeah, that's because we can fucking do that. and then they said like, also this mic, $80, easy to fix. It's great. It's fantastic. Proceeds to turn it on. Oh fuck. But I sound like this, you know. So then he goes on console, presses a few buttons, and he's like, now it sounds normal. Bam. And then he proceeds to tell us, I've seen dudes who just work with these mics. Again, not this mic, a 58. And say like, mic up a whole drum kit and just EQ the out of them, and bam, you gotta rolling in the deep now. Rolling in the deep.
You better censor everything that you've been saying.
Bro, oh my gosh, every
Yeah.
2 words is like.
Bro, like you're. Oh,
He's on fire.
I got a cussing problem.
He does.
I just love it. You know, and I only use it I know, I've been using it in a negative context too. But I like to use it only in a positive context. Like, I'm so excited. Like, yeah. That's fantastic.
Okay.
I'm
Bro, Oscar
censoring
just
out.
turned his head. He goes, bro, what is
He's
wrong with
stressing
you?
out, but like, I'm censoring it.
But anyways,
Or just stressing out.
going back to it. Anyway, I'm shooting this off an iPhone 12. Low-key good camera. Low-key very good.
Low key, fantastic. What is that, 4K? It's like 720p.
The breast. 16 pixels, actually. It's 8-bit.
Actually, you don't even know this resolution hasn't come out.
This is all like in black and white. We're not even talking. It's
Right,
just
this
like a
is
caption.
old.
Text on the.
Yeah, the text on the screen.
Yeah. You already
We're
know.
saying something and then the text on the screen pops up and everything.
Should we be bouncing right now with the little old cartoon
Yeah.
animation?
Watch this. They say I'm not a real engineer, but what is this?
It's a mic in a cup.
This is. No, this.
That's
is
your mic
engineering.
stand?
This is. Oh fuck. This is engineering. Y'all say.
Yeah. Yep. Keep going.
For those who are listening to the mic roll around in the cup, there's a mic in a red Solo cup.
Why don't we put the mic in this?
Now you're thinking like an engineer,
Oh
baby.
my
Yes,
God.
sir. Let me refer you to my teachers.
Go through the.
You're gonna bend the cable.
Oh my God. Yeah, you're right. Well, honestly,
But watch. Once.
Look.
it's not a big thing if I bend the. It's not a big thing if I bend the cable because I can just resolder it. But look, now it's just gonna fall through.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm not gonna let it go because I don't want to go through the trouble of picking it up. That's what I was gonna do in the red solo cup.
But like, we gotta have something to support it.
Yeah.
Wait. Wherever it falls, yeah.
I want to specifically pointing this way, if whatever possible. Got a phone? Anybody got a phone? Pass me my phone. It's about to die either way. It's Damn, how heavy is this damn mic?
You're doing great.
There you go.
Counterweight.
There you go,
baby.
Okay.
Thank you. You know, I really appreciate that you said I was doing great. Okay. For those who are listening, you are now in a red solo cup. Pretend you are a mic. This is an ASMR. This is a cosplay video, you know? Like, pretend I'm your girlfriend. Honey, hi, oh my god, you're a red solo cup now. You're right next to a Samsung Note 9 that is broken. Okay, cosplay over. I'm
No, what was that? That got weird.
You've never seen
Really?
this?
No.
Dude,
What?
okay, there's a video of like this dude like working out. He's like, ooh, he's like, damn, bro, what are you listening to? He flips the mic over. It's like 10 hours of mommy like playtime, and he's like, and then all the comments were like, could never be me, can't be caught lacking, and it's like, it's not mommy playtime, right? It's like mommy loves you motivational video, and it's like, right? I was curious. I looked it up, right? Anyways, I was curious, right? I looked them up, and it's literally just 10 hours of like a girl doing like a gentle voice and going, "You're doing great, honey. You're doing great. I love you." And I don't know. That's just really sad. That's just really sad, but it's funny at the same time.
I thought you were low-key gonna do like ASMR, like get up to the mic and be like,
Be careful. Be careful. The mic is very sensitive right now. That's why I'm talking very far away from it.
I was like, he's got the headphones on right now. Bro.
Yeah, look at that. Like, I gotta. Oh, we're not peeking. I guess I did a pretty good job of EQing that.
Are you don't blow into the mic.
Don't blow into the mic, bro.
What are you doing?
Could you stop doing that? That's like me rubbing my finger on the lens of the camera. like actually, like what the hell,
Greasy
man?
finger just-
I know, right? Like I'm not a camera guy, but I would never do that. Like.
so like, what do you think is like microphone or like sound guys' pet peeves?
Pet
Are you not gonna
peeves?
eat more of the steak?
When motherfuckers don't keep the mic steady, right? When we put the mic in front of you, I gotta stop thumping the keyboard. I mean the counter. You're gonna hear that every time. But when I put the mic in front of you, sing like you're gonna sing, right? But once they get on stage, they usually get louder. Or I put the mic in front of them in the studio, and they get close, right? Because they're like singing and blah blah blah. And that changes how it is. I'm now having to like fucking put a compressor on it or ride on the fader.
See, as a singer, nobody told me that though.
See, that's the thing. They're supposed to teach you it. When you're doing singing lessons, because really they haven't taught it to you.
You know what we talk about in singing lessons?
What?
Singing.
Fair enough, but that's part of singing.
Not necessarily.
Probably like
I know for a fact because I saw my teacher Matt. We were in live sound class, live sound 1. He was like mixing a show, right? Because the student forgot to, and he brought us in there to show us how everything worked. Right? They were rehearsing, I think for Top Park or something. It was something last semester, and
Do you know?
maybe, yeah, I don't know. I wasn't paying
was telling me
attention.
how they turned off the music for a performance that we were in the middle of. And
No,
like-
that was different.
Oh, okay.
I'll get to that later. Right, and he's like, you see that person singing? It was like some girl. She's like, yeah. You see how she's bringing the mic farther and closer away, like, or she's bringing it closer. Like she's not supposed to do that, right? And he's like, right? He's like, now I'm gonna have to do this. Proceeds to get on the console, put a compressor on there, blah blah blah, whatever. I don't know what he did. I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't paying attention. I just remember that he called her specifically out. And then after the performance was done, he's like, hey, what's that girl's name? And then the teacher, I think it was Miss Wheeler.
Mm-hmm.
Was it Miss Wheeler? I don't remember. Some woman. Might have been
Is she blonde?
She's blonde, but there's 2 blonde teachers.
What's her first name? Erin?
I don't know her name. That's why I'm guessing. Right. So
Is she younger or older?
it doesn't matter. Point is, there was a teacher on stage, right? And right, he called for her name. He's like, yeah, and he's like, are you gonna call her out on the fact that she was moving the mic? He's like, yeah, she's not supposed to be doing that. He's like, yeah, I know. I've been trying to tell her to stop doing that. And then she proceeds to tell her, don't move like the mic while you're singing. You can move it, right? Like if you want to get louder, move it at, like not that much. I think like an inch. An inch will like take away enough dB, like 6 dB. And that's really all you need to work with. You don't need to put it out here, right? This is where you have the mic up close to pretend my thumb's the head of the mic, right? You can move it out a bit. You don't need to move it out like a ton out here, right? Just a bit. Just a bit. Or don't move it at all, and the sound guy will take care of it.
So for us, I feel like I'm trying to think. Okay, well, for one, I would say that while it does come up, it doesn't come up often when we talk about like.
Yeah, because that's like the
Holding
least
mic.
important thing that you probably have to learn as a singer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's more priorities.
But also, I mean, kind of like from our perspective, at least for me, oh my gosh. So like in-ears, right? Like having the music, what that means is like having, you'll have like your band in your ear, and you can have your own, what we call like a mix, which is you just basically have like different volumes of everybody and like how you prefer to hear them in your ears, while the sound that's going out to the audience is being monitored by the sound engineers.
Yeah.
And so what we hear is probably different from what they hear.
100%.
But the point is that you guys make sure that the crowd like hears like a good mix, right? Like overall.
Yeah.
And so my struggle with that is I feel like I can never really get a true sound because what I'm looking for is like technique wise is what they're hearing, right?
Mhm.
But I can't do that because I'm going off of the mix that's coming in my ear, right?
Yeah.
And so, I mean, I even had this problem in rehearsal the other day. So like in my mix, everyone was like very quiet, and I was like I could hear a lot of me, right? And so I would back off of the mic, and everybody else in the room like told me to get up like on the mic because I was like super quiet.
Oh.
So nobody could hear me, but I'm like blowing my own eardrums out. You know, it was just bad. And like I realized what was going on, but Jeremiah, like the sound technician guy, had already left. So I just had to deal with like
Oh.
screaming in my own ear for like another hour and a
And
half.
was there nobody running the monitors?
Well, that's the thing. It was rehearsal. So he just come and he had like set our mix and then he left, you know, because he had a teacher. He better things to do, right?
Fair enough.
And so like for me, it kind of sucks doing that as a singer because for one, you have the issue of, I mean, really and honestly, this is just a skill issue. Some notes you cannot hit without hitting a certain volume, you know?
Mhm.
And so naturally kind of that like
Oh.
back off of the mic technique. But also is like, I think we hear it differently than you do, right?
100%.
And so when we back off the mic, also the thing is that the in-ears are not like, they're not like soundproof, right? You're not wearing like any noise cancellation type thing.
But
You're just
I-
getting a specific mix, you know? For me, I can hear my own voice through those headphones, right?
Mhm.
So I feel like I'm getting a mix of what I can hear naturally in my body and also what's coming through the headphones at the same time.
Yeah.
So hearing myself volume-wise and having to adjust, you know, for what I can hear isn't always like accurate to what everybody else hears, which is why I have to get used to it, but I really hate it. I really hate in-ear monitors for that reason, is because I feel like I'm not getting a true sound and it's hard for me to adjust.
You like that Q wedge better or what?
Yeah, I do. I really
Really?
do. I like
Wow.
the wedges better because I feel like we're all hearing the exact same thing. I would
Yeah.
rather us all hear the exact same thing than have individual mixes because I can tell what everybody else hears
Right,
and what
because
I need
you
to
can
do.
listen to their Q wedge and you'd be like, oh, that's what they sound like.
Right.
Oh.
You know? And so it's just I don't know, freaking technology, bro.
Yeah, well, that's mainly a monitor's guy's fault. Usually a monitor guy, you look at them during the window and you're like, turn me down. You know, you signal at them, right? Like you put like finger down. You're like pointing your ear, like put me down, like please,
Yeah.
I'm killing myself. But nobody was there, so really you can't do anything about it.
Even then though, because then it was like whenever he was there, I feel like everyone was just quiet, right?
Mhm.
So I couldn't tell if the problem was that like I was too far up or everyone else was too far down, right?
Mhm.
So I didn't know if I was supposed to just be like, oh, how do I put it? So when I hear, you know, I'm super loud in my ears, my natural response is to tell him, oh, turn me down, you know.
Yeah.
But then like I get to a point and he's gone, and I realize that like in order for me to hear anybody else, I have to turn like my headset like all the way up.
See,
You know, and then that's when I was like,
Uh-huh.
oh crap, you know?
and for the monitors, you wear a box, right?
Yeah.
On your hip.
Well, not for rehearsal, but yeah.
No, I was gonna say you can't control the volume on the hip.
You can overall volume, but
Overall,
again, you
nah.
can't. You don't get a personal mix.
So, I'm actually gonna take this out. Sorry. Not
Your engineering's not working for you.
not the brightest idea I've had. It was working for a while. I think it's just I like holding the mic better. It makes me safe.
Yo, I low-key felt like we dove into like music nerd land. I feel like we should return to like more relatable topics.
It's fine. You're completely right. You're completely
I was
right.
like, I've been watching Oscar this whole time. He's like,
Yeah, he's like spinning the. I heard him spinning the cup like he's like
I was
just like
spinning the cup, but I was just
you were like just like rubbing it around. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I'm just more like a camera guy. Like literally, just hearing two people with sound and everything They just went in their own little world. I low-key started yawning. I yawned like 4 or 5 times.
Damn, bro was real. He's like, y'all were boring me to death. Like,
Yeah,
can y'all
like-
shut up?
I mean, I love my
Yeah.
boys, but fuck.
Yeah.
No, well, one thing I ended off with, studio's just better. I really don't like live sound unless it's front of house. I wouldn't want to do monitors. Because in the studio, I could literally, you have the headphone box, and I could send you your own mix. You could turn that up and down, so that way, oh, I'm too loud, turn yourself down. Oh, I want to hear more bass in my mix, so you turn the bass up on yours. Doesn't affect anybody else's, just affects yours. Bada bing, bada boom. Monitor's easy, except when stuff starts messing up and you can't fix it, which happens a lot with me. Because I'm a newbie. But anyways, yeah. I mean, it makes me feel better that when I call a dude in, even he's like, I don't know what the fuck. Like, yeah, he's like, I don't know. Sometimes it just acts weird. And you know, Chris, too, he opened Pro Tools. He's like, why is it not? He's like, clicking on it.
Don't go too far. We're doing it again. Don't do it.
Yeah,
don't go too
don't
far.
do it.
Anyways, yeah.
He goes off on tangents.
He's
y'all.
already gone, bro.
He goes off on tangents.
Point is, yeah, it's makes
Point is sound is sound. Anyway, right now I was getting some text messages.
lights, camera, action.
Ooh, no, it's because
Bro,
We gonna talk about it?
I'm getting some DMs right now. He said, bro.
Because the thing is that right now, that way we'll end it off with this. That way, to whoever of our friend group that sees it, if we do show up, and if we don't, then you know why we didn't show up. But around like we're shooting this around like midnight, right?
12:30.
12:30.
12:31.
Oh, sweet. We're 36 minutes. Isn't it that long?
12:31 to be precise. Around like an hour ago, or mostly around 11 at night, Texas time, Central time.
Don't name names.
Yeah. There was some friends. This guy friend of mine. He texted me. Well, he called me and he's like, "Hey, I need because I have a speaker. I'm a very outgoing guy. I have the speaker for volleyball. That's a whole nother story for another topic. But anyway,
let's just say hypothetically speaking.
Okay.
This is not an admission of guilt, but hypothetically speaking.
hypothetically speaking,
If there were a party going on right now and somebody needed a speaker, and let's just say he owned a speaker, and right, but they were kind of rude about it. No, they weren't rude about it.
they didn't. Okay.
They were just upfront about it. They were like, hey, can we? They were these people in this hypothetical scenario, by the way. They were like, can we use it? And then afterwards, they were like, hey, but you can come too. You know, like
after the fact.
that type of energy, you know.
Like they care more for an inanimate object than the actual individual themselves that has it. You feel me? So we.
Oh, don't get so hurt about it, bro.
No, but listen, I'm just saying. Oh,
it's all right. It's all right,
no,
Papa.
But anyway, I'm
Is it
just
2%?
saying-
Is that what it said?
No, 20%.
Oh, okay. Thank
Sorry, my phone's about to die. But no.
You still got plenty of life.
Because one thing that, listen, hypothetically speaking, the person is not upset. They're just like, it's just a shallow move. You feel me? Like, don't get me wrong. Like, you'd be like, yo, what the fudge?
Well, also, shallow, but like also party. Hypothetically speaking, this is not an admission of guilt, by the way. I don't know if that legally protects me. Anyways, but just in case, hypothetically speaking, this is not an admission of guilt. If things have been going on around the campus, right, and there's another thing going on, but those last couple of things have been kind of mediocre, you kind of don't want to go on to the next thing, right? Mm-hmm. So that's why we didn't really want. That's why if there was a thing going on, we wouldn't want to go to it.
Yeah. However, though, at this hypothetical situation, there's some interesting things that are happening and interesting things that could entice the individuals in the hypothetical situation that they don't want to go off the rip. So, yeah. But
They are trying to lure us like children
Oh
to
my
candy
God.
in a
Oh
white
my
van. We will not follow to the temptations, brothers. We will stay focused. They are trying to lure us like young teenage girls to K-pop.
Ooh.
They are trying to. you got scared.
I thought that was going to completely
You thought I was
different
gonna say
direction.
something
I
else.
was like, oh my God, Alfonso, what are you doing?
They are trying to lure us like insecure 13-year-old girls to grown men. Yeah.
I think we've had enough of that.
They are trying to
Creepy
lure
voice
us,
and everything.
bro.
But they got hypothetically those kids' favorite candy there that they haven't
That doesn't
had
sound
in a
better.
while.
That doesn't
yet.
sound better.
I
Doesn't sound better at all.
love me a good
All right,
Three
anyway,
Musketeers.
Anyway,
You dangle that in me. God,
Long
man.
story short,
How I miss that Three Musketeers.
there was a hypothetical situation, and hypothetically,
I can't believe
Hypothetically, 3 people did not hypothetically go to a hypothetical event
Hypothetically.
That three musketeer did not agree
and
with
decided
shit
to do
in it.
something hypothetically similar to a podcast.
Yeah.
Or perhaps a podcast.
Twix looking real good right now. The Snickers though, Snickers hit different.
Bro,
I know. Oh my
all right,
god.
All right. Top candies.
Snickers got everything, man. And I'm talking about this in a candy method and different. Anyway,
Actual candy.
they got rid of the vein on the Snickers. Y'all hear about that? Y'all remember the? I want my vein back, bro. I was robbed.
Ain't no way man just said. Ain't no way man just said that. What the fuck, bro?
That was your favorite part? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
I didn't know it was there until it was gone. That's all I was gonna say. It wasn't my favorite part, but I did enjoy. You know, I can't say anything without it sounding more gay.
Yeah,
Man.
that's just off.
Anyway, this podcast has been going for way longer than we anticipated, especially for it being a first episode. I think it was good.
You want to know why they took it off though?
Why?
So,
I'm
because
curious.
they started calling it a thing on the Snickers bar. We can't have anything, man. We can't joke about anything because then the big company will take it away because they're scared.
Yeah, well, that's a society we live in now.
Hashtag bring Snicker bars vein back.
Bring the veins back.
The veins.
We come back, baby. Stay focused.
Oh god. Anyway, thank y'all so much for seeing and hearing this big old mess.
This is the first episode of M.C.A.
M.C.A.
Mike's Camera Action.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
Got by this guy right
Shout out
there.
to
Jay.
Jay over here. Jay.
Right there.
Yeah.
But anyway, hope you have a good rest of your night or day whenever you're seeing this. Stay healthy, stay fresh. Y'all got anything to say?
Yeah. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. See you later. Hasta la vista. And remember, live that Dolce Vita. That's it.
What's up with you and your chest voices? Leave that Dolce Vita,
The
bro.
Dolce Vita. You know, I talk like this just sometimes, you know.
Brush your teeth and wash your face twice a day.
Don't forget to
Please.
floss.
Eat your greens. Get big.
You gotta floss too.
And I hope you find a reason to smile today.
It's midnight. I don't know when we're gonna post this.
Honestly, yeah.
But anyways, good morning, good afternoon, and good night.
Bye-bye.
Peace. Oh, okay.
I can just imagine they're like, what the fuck is Alfonso and Oscar doing right now? For fucking
Man, just cut to this shit. Fucking like this messy ass.
They'll see this video and then they will know.
Big ass fucking pack of rice.
Yeah. Let me run this back real quick.